Hi everyone, Zinzin Kitty here, and welcome to the Cat's Tail Abyss Race, or the Star in short. So the goal of the competition is very simple. It's to clear floor 12 of the Spiral Abyss in the shortest time possible, because it's a speedrun. And at the end, the contestants will be placed on a leaderboard depending on their final speedrun time. Today's episode will feature dolphins and low spenders, but to make it more fair, players will be capped with a gold system. So each 5-star character and weapon counts as 1 gold, and the same thing applies for constellations and refinements. So for this bracket of players, they will have a 16 gold limitation. And this is really just to balance out potential account diff. Now, all cards are allowed, including offensive ones, and the book trick is also allowed. However, we're using an external timer, so the booking time is also counted towards the final speedrun time. Okay, after all this being said, let's get into the speedruns. Okay, and we have today's contestants for this episode of The Star. And we also have Anton. Say hi.
Yet again, what's up guys? We're back! Second video of The Star for this series of Abyss.
Yeah, and we're gonna start with Oreao. Player Oreao. In the first half, they have Tartaglia, C4. Okay.
C4?
And in the second half, we have an All-Hatham comp. All-Hatham Hyperbloom.
That Shinobu is so relatable. I don't have C6 either. I want it so bad.
Oh. Okay.
The Tartaglia comp is definitely... Yeah, attack you want as much damage as possible. You don't really see Tartaglia played that much nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, international, though...
I think the reactions... Yeah, because you have Kazuha and then just banish Xiaoning. I think just the reaction itself of Vaporize is a bit out of fashion. Maybe that's not the word for it. There's a lot of Dendro reactions that have power crept a lot, so that's one big reason why. It's still doing good damage though.
Yeah, and we're strictly talking here about this bracket of cost, right? We're talking about 16 gold cost runs. Because I mean, if we're talking about another meta, so for example, in the first episode we've seen the Leviathan runs. Clearly, Vape was extremely strong and is still very, very meta. But yeah, I think for free to play for dolphins, definitely Hyper Bloom or Bloom or any Dendro related reactions is more easy to pull off.
Yeah, I think the builds are much more forgiving in terms of the artifacts that you might or might not have. Oh, and I mean, it's a hot topic of debate, but a lot of people say that Hyperbloom is a no-brainer, how do I say this in a nice way? You don't require brain cells to play Hyperbloom. Yeah, I think it's, well, okay, it's difficult, because I think part of it is knowing what button to press when, because there's obviously a rotation to this, right, to get the max DPS out. But once you have that down, that's all you gotta, that's it. You just do the same thing every time. I think that's probably why people say that, because it is just, you just follow a checklist, right, of activating all your bursts at the correct time.
Yep. Yeah, so if anything, I think this international comp is pretty interesting. And I'm also wondering why international in the first half, because there are a lot of pyro enemies in the first half.
It's true.
So I'm thinking, is Tartaglia strong enough? I mean, so far it seems like it is.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to see against the Pyrolectors. I think that would be like the main...
I didn't think about that actually, because it is only Tartaglia to be shield breaking, so that could be a little bit of an issue, unless Oreao manages to infuse Hydro into Kazuha.
Yeah, exactly.
That will be the one, I think that will be the one linchpin in this run.
We'll see. It will be a display of skills.
Next, you're going down pretty fast though. I mean, look at the first half times, they're so consistent.
Yeah.
51 with only a tenth of a second in between them.
Oh, I think this floor against the chicken over here might be a little bit hard too, because it's Nahida and All-Hatham. Yeah, exactly. Against a Dendro resistant boss.
No, that's another good point that you brought up in the first half too, because like, if you ran Pyro against this, you can burn him. Hyper Boom in the first half, you wouldn't have resistances to deal with, but I guess maybe they get the, they get him to, yep, I mean, he falls over. Resistance goes down by like 40%, I think, when he does that.
Something
like that. Want to do as much damage as possible at this point. So pretty well. Yeah, the rotations are good. I think the only optimization you could possibly make is just, there's a little thing you can do when you burst without item. In the burst animation, pop over to Shinobu, pop your E, go back to item and he has his mirrors, and you have a little bit of time save.
Yeah, so like you don't lose your stacks, right? Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Well, I love this exact team for that reason. Like I literally run this exact team with all 4 characters. It's such a good team. Yeah. It does shred the terror shrooms, so it's still decent for chicken.
I think it's, again, like I said, it took a bit longer than I expected because of the Dendro res. Otherwise, still pretty clean for the rotations. The mirrors were always kept up, so good work.
There we go. I have to make sure that this is the most annoying floor. You gotta get the grouping right, and you gotta make sure that these the Kairagi die at the same time. So far, so good.
There was some good grouping though so far. Yeah. Nice.
Yep, that's beautiful. 20 seconds on them.
So this part, I'm interested to see how Oreo is going to play this part.
I have to group them manually this time.
Yeah.
That's alright. No Nervalette, by the way. So that is the nature of it being low cost.
Okay, I mean...
Question is, does the Hydro Swirl come into play? I don't think so. It is still Pyro.
No, it's still Pyro.
There is a burst ready. There it goes. And that's half the shield. That's actually over half. Ooh, that's better than I thought it would be.
Okay. I mean, C4 Tartaglia here. Okay.
Kinda crazy. Not gonna lie, it's faster than my runs. It doesn't take much to do that, but still. Oh, careful a little bit. Hyper Boom on second half against Capella. I think maybe that's why. I think even though it might be slower with Chicken, and it might be slower with Pyro Shields in first half, maybe the Hyper Bloom in second half is worth it just for Capella.
No, I think it's actually because of the Doritos.
Really?
Well,
oh yeah, because you have Electro and Denver. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a double reason though, because I struggle to see how Child would clear this. It would be so difficult to have to dodge every like half a second.
Yeah, you have a good point, yeah. What I noticed is also, because you have to dodge so much, you're always at low stam. So you kind of just have to tank certain hits at times. And I don't think it would be optimal to do that on Tartaglia.
Yeah, he is very squishy, unfortunately. Look at the damage. I mean, Capella's getting wrecked. I respect it. Cookie is staying alive as well at 800 HP. Respect to that. Yeah, no C6 means no free wildcard.
That was great in 5 minutes and 45 seconds. All right, now we're gonna move on to player faster with the Nilu Bloom in the first half and a Hu Tao Vape comp in the second half.
Okay. More variety when we have low cost runs.
Yeah. 70k HP Nilu. Elegy Yalan, okay.
ER. I mean, still good crit stats.
I think it's a C1 Hu Tao, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, the HP card is so good.
I wonder how much. Let's see, 78,000. Yeah, that's pretty.
Wow.
All right. Yep, that's a lot of damage.
Wow,
that's so many blooms.
So satisfying. Wow, this is so many numbers happening on the screen.
There's so many green numbers. This makes me want Nilu, like no joke. I don't have her either.
I don't either.
I feel so bad. There's so much green. I'm like, how is the YouTube compression gonna handle this?
That's a great point.
This video's gonna be so blurry.
That's a really great point.
Sub 40 seconds with Nilu Blue. That's pretty insane.
Oh, I want to see this one. Is it a one? You think it's a one phase? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think so. Is he even gonna go invisible? Absolutely not. That's 15 seconds. That was pretty close to the unlimited cost runs that we've had in the last video.
Yeah. Okay, that was unexpected, not gonna lie.
But faster now, I mean, he's living up to his name.
Yeah.
Yes, this is just so satisfying. I don't have anything to say.
It really is, huh?
It's so pretty. I think Nilou Bloom teams might be one of the prettiest teams to run.
Yeah. Wow, there's so much happening.
It is genuinely just so nice to watch. They're just enjoying the show.
Oh, I just realized it's a PS player.
Oh, wow, I didn't even pay attention to the buttons. How do I not tell? I feel like most PlayStation interfaces are like smaller. I guess it is, yeah, I didn't notice that.
Wow.
I mean, it's super clean. What are these second half times, man? Like, it just...
Wow.
He's Fast just stacked all his like OP units in the second half, I guess.
I mean, his first half is also pretty OP.
Yeah, it's true. I wonder.
Oh wow.
I wonder if they had anything better than Nilou Bloom, or if this is the fastest team, because this is actually like semi-competitive with unlimited.
I wouldn't say that it's competitive. Not for the first half. Navi is still just better. But for the second half,
that's why I'm wondering. Is like, because it's you would have to cut down first half times to like 15 seconds.
But yeah. Remember, these players in this episode, they're limited to their gold, so maybe they can't use Navi even if they do have the unit.
Oh, that's a decent dodge. Alright, I only got hit once. There's 2 meteors there.
The Hydro is so good here.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was great.
I can't believe they kept us grouped as well. They just didn't move.
And here we go, the last chamber.
Let's see, who dances better, Farina or the Capelia?
I think it's Madame Cabaletta that dances better.
Okay, it's fair. Jeez, though, like, what is this damage?
God, what the hell?
He's getting wrecked.
Whoa, okay.
19 seconds.
Wow, for a total of 3 minutes and 03.
That's kind of unbelievable.
That's really great. That's great. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna see the same comp in the first half and almost the same in the second.
Yeah.
Instead of the Xingqiu, it will be a Bennett. So we have player Nate was here.
So Key again, with a little bit less HP on the Nilou, I think. 68k instead of 70.
It's a Dragon's Bane as well. Dragon's Bane Hu Tao. I think Faster's run was a Homa Hu Tao.
Let's see how this one is. I wonder... Statistically, I don't think this should be faster unless he's got some different rotations and strategies between what he's going to do with these enemies.
I don't think that in terms of strategy, it's going to be much different. Just because, I mean, like, there's not much strategy difference. Yeah, that's it. There's no difference.
Yeah, there's not much variation you can do in terms of what,
so I think it's more of maybe artifact diff and character diff or gear diff, like weapons too.
Okay, so it's definitely a little tiny bit slower.
Yeah.
But that's like within margin of error of the HP card, I think. Also the HP card, mind you. So that's another thing.
And also, by the way, I just wanted to mention the fact that it is a 16 gold cap. But technically, players could be under the 16.
Yep.
You know, if they can't meet the 16, like if they would have to go to 17, then they would be forced to play 15, let's say. So obviously, the goal is to try to maximize and to get to 16 gold exactly. But maybe it's not possible for all players.
Yeah, maybe someone accidentally gets a couple extra constellations of a 5-star that they didn't exactly account for during their pull sessions.
But it is, wow, it's pretty fast, yeah. 36 seconds.
I feel like I've been sleeping on it as well.
Do you have Hotel? Oh no.
I do, but not built. Not like this, obviously.
What? Okay.
Maybe I should.
Yeah, maybe we should.
I have one copy of HOYO, and that's on only right now, but it could move.
You have a favorite child, clearly.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. I mean, TD's so handsome.
C3 only, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I can help my friends when I'm in co-op.
Yeah, that is so selfless. That is so wholesome.
Yeah, exactly.
I can already hear all the hotel players malding. Why C3 only over C3 hotel?
Sorry. I did pull Futala late as well. I think I got her on her like third banner or something.
Oh, third banner. Okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't even have hotel, so.
What? Okay, that's unfortunate. I want to try and collect everyone at least once. That's the thing.
I mean, okay.
Nice to have
sure,
options.
Why not? Even if you're not gonna play them.
One day. Especially after I see this kind of thing, like it may be time for me to build them.
This is a very fast run.
Yeah. I'm wondering also, maybe the Xingqiu is actually making a big difference because I don't know if every charge attack getting vaped? I don't think it is.
I think you might have a point. I think you do have a point. But with the Farina, shouldn't it vape? With the Farina Yedlan?
It should. Maybe, I don't know, we'd have to go slow-mo instant replay for that one, but I don't think, yeah.
I think it's a good point, yeah, that you brought up. Yeah.
Like, the Farina could make up in terms of damage with the burst, but who knows? That is annoying. This guy!
But the two samurais, though, that was so satisfying. They just popped at the same time.
That's like compensation. You had to have something not go your way. Can't have everything be perfect.
Yeah, that's the thing with Abyss speedruns, right? There's always like all the stars must align.
All the stars must align?
What?
Star. This is the star.
Oh, I just... oh, that was a terrible pun.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's terrible. You're like Sino, but worse.
I love Sino! I don't have him and I'm so angry. He's literally like Yami-Yugi, and I'm so sad I don't have him.
Okay, 1:06.
Let's see, Capelia time.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be quite fast.
Yeah, this time you have Farina to maybe do the Capelia mechanic, but I don't think they're gonna be worrying about that anytime soon. Decent dodges.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's gonna take 2 rotations. Yeah.
So it is a little bit different. I wonder. The Farina must be making up for the lack of Xingqiu with the burst. Yeah, it has to be the case. This is still pretty fast, so maybe the Xingqiu just doesn't have enough artifacts.
Wow. Okay, that was great. In 4 minutes and 23 seconds, so... Yeah, that's great, yeah, solid. Now moving on to Tacocat with another Nilu team in the first half, and with a Xiao team on the second half, okay.
We're seeing a little bit of unique. We saw the unique Tatalia team with our first contestant. We see a Xiao team, the Homa, this time. And first great magic on Faruzan.
Oh yeah!
Curious.
Yeah.
It's just stacking all the stuff on the Xiao. You never know, it could work.
And Tacocat is also a mobile player.
Another iPad gamer. I think.
I think mobile.
I think so. Well, it's a square screen, right? I'm just guessing. I'm not entirely sure. I wonder why Nilu Bloom is so consistent in the first half versus a lower constellation Riverlet.
You think so?
Well, Unless all of our low-cost runners don't have Nirula, why else would they run Nirula Bloom over it, right?
No, I think you're right.
Maybe it is the fact that the artifacts are easier to get. Because that actually, I don't think that Bennett ate anything. That one did.
Well, I mean, for the previous run, it's because Farina had to be in the second half, right? For Nate's run, the Farina couldn't be paired with Navi in the first half. But oh my god, that Xiao is doing a lot of damage.
That's pretty good.
My god.
It's also like, what, C2, C3? I don't remember.
C1, it's a C1 Xiao.
C1, okay, 3 E's, that's it. The E's do a lot of damage though.
Yellow Bloom.
Yep.
You know what's funny? Since earlier we were talking about Zhongli, I saw this meme. It was basically, it was saying like, why does a little bloom seed, why does it do more damage than a Zhongli meteor?
Wait, actually though,
Yeah.
That's a Zhongli stand. I'm so, like, I appreciate that he's good in some way, but like, in the trailer, when he shatters all of the petrified targets with his E, I'm so upset that that's not actually a thing that's viable. If they could just make it like maybe do double damage or something, or like make his Q relevant, that'd be great.
Make his Q relevant.
That would be amazing if it was actually worth casting burst.
Exactly.
Oh boy, good times. All right, more burning on second half. This is the good part. And Xiao also swirling the pyro as well. Should help a lot.
That's 96k per plunge.
That's a lot of damage. It's a little bit of damage.
A little bit.
Yeah. Out of Bennett burst still does 78,000.
That's great. So 25 seconds. Okay. Very nice. Solid.
Another crit card. Let's see how these if these gunners are gonna participate or not. Oh, they're both dead. Okay, yeah. That was pretty good.
Oh wow.
That's such good time. I mean, yeah, obviously all of our contestants are gonna try their hardest to get the best runs, but they're so consistent in the grouping.
But remember, we only see the best run that they have submitted, so they had to practice a lot.
Good work ethic.
The grouping RNG, it's not so nice at times.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Dude, these guys are also cooperating fairly nicely. See, after these totems break, are they gonna keep doing that? Yep, of course they are. Very nicely done.
It's very satisfying to watch.
Oh, that's so perfect too. The time where they both had their shields broken.
1 minute, exactly 1 minute.
Yep. Alright, let's see. We gotta get the energy back up for Xiao. Gotta make sure he has his burst up. Oh. That's the annoying thing about Xiao, right? Is that sometimes you just don't have his burst up when you really need it. And, mind you, Animo resistance as well. Animo and cryo resistance for this guy.
Yeah, oof.
Oh! This is a risky team to run second half, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Jeez, he does so much damage. I think the impressive thing already is the fact that Taco hasn't been melted.
Oh, you have a point, yeah.
And the cryo damage when you're in a Bennett burst will absolutely one-shot you.
Okay. So I think it's gonna take 3 rotations, yeah.
Yep, we got Xiao teams and Wanderer teams absolutely mauling at the second half. Just because Capelli exists.
Lament. Okay, this should do it.
Oh. One more. Boom.
There we go. Nice. Okay, so the total time is 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Nice.
Honestly, not even that bad.
No, it's great. Then we have TacticalNuke in the first half. Hey, we have the Navi here.
We
and
do
in the
have
second
a Navi.
half, we have Did you see second half? Exactly. Our favorite cat girl.
On 8200. That's kind of insane.
Yeah.
First Great Magic, Mist Splitter. So both 5-star weapons on the second half.
You know Kaching's hair? Well, her cat ears. They're not actually ears.
Yeah, it's hair.
It's her hair.
It's a nice hair.
Yeah.
I think it's a real hairstyle, yeah. I've seen it on Reddit before when the game first came out. Some people were like, they did like some deep dive research on it. It's like a real hairstyle in China.
Oh.
I think. I could be wrong. Maybe Reddit was wrong.
I don't know.
This is what I expected to see from most of the players. I'm surprised that this wasn't the option, but I guess with some 40-second clears, Chamber 1, unless this is all, it's faster. Yeah, it's faster. Nevertheless, still good. It's still good.
Of course, he's still good. Okay, this Kaching though, TacticalNuke is very known for playing Kaching. He's very good at it too. If you guys have not seen our previous Genshin Championship videos, TacticalNuke also participated. So, yeah, and he displayed his Kaching with the GC as well.
It's quite strong.
Look at that.
All the elements you need too to disable the Asumon.
But also, not just that, like he knows exactly how many charge attacks he can do before the infusion wears off. And when the infusion does wear off, he preps his E into his burst into the second cast of E.
It's such a clean
very clean
pushing run. Dance. I like to see the Charlotte too. I'm a fan of the unit and also of the character. I think she's super cute and just like what is it at the end of it was I forget whether it was an event or an Archon quest, but when Paimon goes around asking all the it was the Archon quest. Well, spoilers if you haven't played Fontaine, like they go around asking everyone like, what'd you do if the world ended or something like that because of the prophecy. Charlotte was like, well, I'll just keep on keeping on, just keep on doing what I'm doing. I thought that was super admirable. It was really cute.
Oh my god, that damage though.
Cutting.
That electro damage. I wonder if it's a Hakushin ring. I didn't get to see. Is it? It must be, right?
I think so. Yes.
On the sucrose, yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be with double electro.
Cushing actually at 100% crit rate after she bursts because of what is it? An Ascension, I think. I think it's Ascension 4 passive.
It would be at 95% because it's 15%.
15% well, that's crit. Close enough.
I'm a Cushing.
Sorry. If it were my Cushing, she wouldn't crit. She would it would be 5% all the time.
Okay, that's a meme for Tartaglia though. Like Tartaglia does not crit for some reason.
On burst.
He refuses to crit.
Yep.
Like why? How? The math is not mathing.
Yeah, I don't know. I had the same experience with Manavia when I first got her. Like I had 95% crit rate, and all of my E's would not crit.
You're a Navia?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Maybe
so
you
I was
need
I'm done with
Hersey
it.
too.
Alright, shut up. I'm not a whale like you for my favorite character.
Shh, we don't talk about it. That's taboo. We don't talk about that. Okay, but seriously though, this Kaching and Fischl, wow, look at that. 26 seconds against the Coppelia. That's
not fair.
And there we have it. Nuke's final time is 2 minutes 55 seconds. And we have it, the final leaderboard. We see that in first place we have TacticalNuke with 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Wow.
That's a strong time. It is. Considering we have capped boards at this point, 16 gold, mind you guys. That's pretty impressive. He cleared the entire Abyss floor 12 in less time than your allocated one chamber to get 3 stars.
Oh, actually, yes. You're right. When you put it in that perspective, it is very, very impressive. And Faster is not too far. He's not too far either. 3 minutes and 3 seconds.
Unfortunately, this time not living up to his name, but I mean, I think honestly, Nuke's comps quite strong. Nervalet comp, faster. His Hutao, really, really impressive, even still, to get that close behind him.
And then we have Nate in third place with 4 minutes and 23 seconds. So we can see that the delta is a little bit larger from second to third place. And then third to fourth, the delta shrank a little bit, only about 24 seconds of difference. So we have Tacocat in fourth place with 4 minutes and 47 seconds. And last but not least, we have Oreao at 5 minutes and 45 seconds with the child comp that I think was a bit more hard to execute on compared to, let's say, Nilo, or compared to some Nuvi teams, let's say. So
yeah, I think that's one of the big reasons why this Abyss, it's kind of tough, right? It's not exactly the easiest Abyss in the world. It's obviously not the consecrated beast, but we still have a lot of very limiting factors in terms of the enemies, right? The pyro shields and the fact that you have Dendro Chicken in the second half, and Capelia, the boss that most people probably hate the most in many Abysses. But yeah, so even still, congratulations to everyone that have not even that have participated in this Abyss race. So very nicely done to everyone that played.
Absolutely, congratulations to everybody. But of course, we have to crown the winner. For the first half, our winner used a Nervy comp with a Charlotte and Farina and Kazuha. In the second half, we got to see the Kaching and the official Electro comp. So congrats to TacticalNuke for winning the star. Woo! With 2 minutes. So yeah, that was great. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much everyone for watching our Stars series, and if you're interested in participating in our future videos and content, then please join our Discord server in the link in the description box below. Otherwise, that's it for today. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya!
Bye!